Good morning, Union City. I'm Skylar Connor.
And I am Jackson. Here are your announcements for today.
Do you like to make people laugh? Do you want to look good on college applications? Well, calling all cast. It's that time of year again, folks. We're looking for volunteers for this year's senior class play. The show this year is called Uncle Finnegan's Wake. Let me give you a bit of the rundown. So, Uncle Finnegan has just passed away. The family all gathers at his manor in hopes of being a beneficiary. The wake starts out relatively normally, family drama, until it's time to read the will. Then the executor informs the family that their great Uncle Finnegan set up his will as a game show. He was an incredibly elderly retired widower, so I guess he, of course, was fond of game shows. So, there will be 3 rounds, and whoever can answer the most questions about Uncle Finnegan will be named the beneficiary in a winner-take-all. I've heard from a very reputable source that the writer is a very good storyteller. Anyway, we're aiming for a show around November 14th, so please don't hesitate to sign up. We need 12 cast members, so if you're interested, you can email me, Adriana Welch, or Mr. Zimmers. See you there, folks.
Further reminder that we are back on the Workforce Wednesday schedule today, so if you are seeing this, great job, you figured it out.
The first blood drive of the year will be held Wednesday, October 29 from 9 a.m. until noon. If you are interested in giving blood, please email Mrs. Keel at time between 9 a.m. and noon. Here is what it takes to donate. You must be 16 years old. If you are only 16, you must have a signed parent guardian consent form. 17 and 18 years old do not need a consent form. You will need a photo ID with your date of birth. If you do not have a photo ID, Ms. Keel can print out a Power School form for you. You must be in good health. You must weigh 110 pounds. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Keel.
The latest UC Experience podcast is now available whenever you can find your podcast. Mr. Jones and Ms. Wamo sit down with the first-year teacher, Mr. Lucas Wasving, to talk about his time at UC. Be sure to listen and send your trivia answers for a chance to win merch.
K.I.S.S Communications caught up with Mr. Purdon after the football team's games against Winchester. We also heard from Winchester coach Mike Jones about his thoughts on the game and the progress of the UC football program.
Later this week, we'll hear from their thoughts on the sectional, but first here is the interview with the coaches.
Hello, I'm Adriana Welch with K.I.S.S Communications. Coach, let's start with Winchester. They were the better team, but what do you think about the way your team played?
I was really proud of the way that our guys played. Winchester's obviously a very good opponent. They're 8-1, but really pleased with the first half. We scored 21 points, I believe, in the first half, and it was just encouraging to see them and their effort. Obviously, there were some mistakes still. We let a couple kickoff returns get scored for a touchdown, and then we had a blocked punt, which then led to them having only 1 yard to go before scoring. So 3 touchdowns on 1 offensive yard is kind of unusual. We had the ball longer than them. I believe we had more offensive yards in total and more first downs. So we did a lot of things right. There were just really 3 touchdowns that if you take that swing away and put it in our favor, it really makes it quite a bit of a closer game. So, but I was proud of our effort and thought they did a really nice job.
Well, proud of our kids for winning the game, obviously. Proud of the fact that we're in the position we are, 8-1. Proud of the fact we're county champs. All of those things are 100% accurate, Jesus. So, credit to the kids. Credit to the way that they've behaved all year long. Maybe not their greatest night tonight, obviously, at least defensively. But the stick-to-itness, the fact that they just kept grinding and never really ever felt like we were in trouble. We just weren't playing great at times. So I'm proud of them. I am. But at the same time, a little frustrated, and I think they would tell you the same thing. I mean, I think they're happy that they're county champs and we're 8-1, but I think they're probably a little frustrated with how we played tonight, especially on the defensive side.
What are your thoughts on Union City? Obviously, they've had their ups and downs, but what are your thoughts on them and the way they're building this program?
So I think that Coach Purdon's doing a great job. I think that they just played their tails off, in a game that mattered none to anyone other than, I kudos to them, kudos to the staff, kudos to the kids. I love the fact that they're playing football in Union City. I hope they play football here for the next 150 years, and I hope they start getting 30 and 40 kids playing football here. So my hat's off to the Union City guys, especially to Coach Purden. It's hard to be the athletic director and the head football coach at the same time, man. That's a lot of work, and the place looks phenomenal. It is beautiful. Everything is, it's just really well done. So kudos to Coach on that.
Don't forget that our school is planning a Halloween costume contest for Friday, October 31st. We will announce winners for the following categories: Best Overall, Funniest, Most Creative, Best Do. No masks or weapons, even fake ones, are allowed.
That's it for today. Don't forget to send any announcements to announcements@rec.k12.in.us.